We are ready when you're ready.
Is the PowerPoint up?
I can get it.
Okay, thank you.
Get your bagel in. So, if you haven't gotten the power packet, please pick one up, because that's always, remember the power is workshop 1, by the way. Doesn't you have a question or comment?
Maybe assignments yet for a facilitator?
Not yet. Because what I'm going to do is, if you have a preference, please let me know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to match up people who are experienced with people who are not so experienced. That's going to be the...
And is it going to be the both community or?
No,
always
community and student.
Okay.
It's going to be an adult and a student.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So a power.
Does everybody have a personality test?
If you need a personality test, Bob will come around and give you a copy.
And then also the lesson plan that says power the branding of you. Okay?
Where were you guys?
Yeah. Okay, are you guys ready? So, to just start off, I guess, on the day, you guys already went through the day, right? So this is right after we just did the crane activity.
Or actually, we flipped it. So we're doing the crane first, and it's going over the magazine, reviewing the day.
Yeah, okay, so crane first, magazine, then we're gonna kick off with power, shape, R. Okay, so the point of power is to really help students identify and understand their strengths, that the power is within them. So we're gonna start off by, and I didn't write up a lesson plan on the personality test, but you can just say, we're gonna first start off with personality test, and then there's instructions on the top, but it's a really easy one. Basically, they go across each line from 1 through 10, and start with 4 as their height, the one that they most identify with, and go all the way down to 1. So for example, likes authority, enthusiastic, sensitive feelings, likes instructions. You would rate 4 for the one that you most identify with, 1 for the one you least identify with. So why don't we go ahead and take the next 5 minutes or so, and you guys can go through this exercise first, and then add up your score at the bottom.
Yeah, we didn't read the instructions. But from what I know, we need numbers. No, but you can already tell what you are. What you are. Yeah. Like I live on.
Dolphins are friendly, nice, smart, and whales are dolphins.
Oh, okay.
Wait, come back. Wes is super into this right now.
and they could have ties across the board, but typically they might have one that's higher than the other one, that they can reference whether they're a lion, otter, golden retriever, or beaver. And it'll kind of just give them a description of their strengths and weaknesses, which will help in the next activity. But we'll want to say like, okay, raise your hand if you're a lion. We got lots of lions. You guys can make the lion noise if you want.
Bar.
Raise your hand if you're an otter. Got some otters. I'm not sure what noise otters make.
Oh wait.
What about golden retrievers?
Well.
And beavers. Okay, and then I guess the takeaway here is that you just say, look, we have lots of different types of leaders and lots of different types of people in this classroom. This will kind of help determine the rest of the day how you guys work together. Try to get into groups when we do break off with people that are different from you. Any questions there? Okay. So then we'll jump into the next activity, which ties into power as well, which is called the branding of you. And this is to help students become more aware of who they are and what makes them unique, allowing them to project the image they want people to see. So the way you can explain this is that a lot of times college athletes, because they are seen across campus by people, because they're on social media and they have to be portrayed a certain way, they go through this exercise a lot. Job seekers and career seekers, a lot of times they're putting together resumes, but they also want to make sure everything on social media, everything they project out to the public reflects the same brand. So this is a branding exercise to help them develop their strengths and how they want people to portray them. The objective here, you can read it yourself, but I'll just read it out loud. To help students define who they are, who they want to be, their goals, identify their strengths, which are their differentiators, through self-reflection and self-discovery. To develop a sense of identity and empowerment through a visual representation of their own brand. The materials you need is this PowerPoint, which will be preloaded on their screen already. We'll figure it out, but it'll be in your classroom already available for you. There'll also be a computer, projector, and a screen in your classroom. This thing on the back, this will already be in their conference packet, so I don't know exactly what page yet because we still have to put together the packet, but we'll just say reference to whatever page in the packet, and then a pen. Overall, it should take about 45 minutes, but it's okay, you can be flexible depending on how long it takes for the different activities. But the first part is the introduction to introduce the activity. So you'll pull up the first slide and start by sharing. And you don't have to read these words. Actually, please don't read these words. Just get comfortable with it and use your own words. Today we're going to build your personal brand. In building your personal brand, you will define your individuality and identify your strengths to help you manage your choices now to create future opportunities. Delivering your brand clearly and consistently helps open doors to opportunities. Your brand is a living, breathing resume, a unique promise of your value and a distinct and authentic representation of you. So go to slide 2, and you'll ask the classroom, do you recognize the slogan?